Welcome back. It's now time for business. From a modest settlement of less than 1 million people in the 1960s, Nairobi is now home to over 4 million residents. The city's infrastructure, built several decades ago, is now buckling under the weight of a growing population, leading to overwhelming sewer systems and severe water shortages. In a bid to keep pace with its rapid urbanization, the government, through the Athi Water Works development agency, is upgrading this infrastructure, targeting to connect over 600,000 households to sewer systems and increase water supply, as Trevor Ng'endo reports.
Once celebrated as the green city under the sun, Nairobi is now a concrete jungle. Its architectural landscape continues to evolve, as many areas that were once home to detached houses now dominated by towering apartment complexes. While the construction boom has provided homes for the growing population, it has also come at a cost. The city is struggling to keep the pace with its rapid urbanization. Many of the city's sewer lines that were originally designed to serve low-density neighborhoods are now struggling to cope with the waste generated by millions of residents. The result has been frequent overflows, with raw sewage often spilling onto the streets. The city's rapid population growth has outpaced the existing infrastructure necessary for water and sanitation, leading to mounting challenges when it comes to water and sewerage services provision. This project is part of expansion efforts to modernize in order to meet the growing demands. This upgrade began last year after the government secured funding from the French Development Agency to intensify the water and sewage network in eastern Nairobi as part of the Athi Water Works Development Agency Nairobi City Water Distribution Master Plan that also includes an integrated sanitation management plan for Nairobi and its surrounding satellite towns. A much-needed intervention for households in these areas who for years remained unconnected.
Kuwekewa hizi sewer line tunawekewa saa hizi imetutoa kwa shida kubwa sana ile tulikuwa naye. Tulikuwa na choo ya mashimo, tumeshiba mashimo ndani ya ploti zetu huko. Sasa hiyo shimo ikijaa tunaita zile malori ya kutoa choo. Hizo malori zinalipisa pesa nyingi.
Initially I could walk when the septic is at the gate. It is smelly, it is stinking very much when you get in it, especially when it is at the top.
Watoto wakitoka nje kucheza, walikuwa wanacheza wanagusagusa hiyo maji, na kuna tuvitu tunatambaa huko, hata unaona watoto saa zingine uto tuvitu tunauma watoto. Kwa hivyo shida ilikuwa sana kutembea hosi.
Naona bado italeta na improvement na maji pia, kwa sababu pia tumekuwa na shida ya maji hapa kule, na kulingana na venye naona connections na kuchenjua kwa pipes, naona bado ime-improve.
This process involves use of advanced techniques to minimize disruption to Nairobi's already congested roads. Key to this upgrade is the use of advanced techniques such as excavation, fusion of pipes, and the installation of underground tunnels using precast segments for reinforcement of sewer lines and water pipes without tampering with existing roads.
Steel pipe we are using the spigot joints. Spigot joints are adapted because of their flexibility. We can be able to have change of slope up to 3 degrees. The HDB pipe, we are doing butt fusion. It is cost effective. There are no fittings used for joining.
We have different sizes depending on the demand. For the sewer networks, we have pipe networks ranging from DN, the smallest is about DN 160 millimeter to DN 600. For the water lines, we also have different sizes depending on the water demands for different sections.
The project targets to lay 220 kilometers of water distribution network in Embakasi, spanning Mihango, Utawala, Ruai, Njiru, Ngundu and Kamulu areas, and a further connection of 1,405 new sewer household connections in Umoja, Maili Saba, among other areas.
We intend to complete it by next year, June. The project is presently 50% progress, and we are on course towards completing within the set timeline.
This, they believe, will enhance service delivery and revenue collection by addressing illegal water connections, a prevalent issue in the informal settlements that has contributed to over 40% non-revenue water, amid escalated cost of operation and maintenance for the Nairobi city water due to vandalism.
Part of what Athi Water is doing is to improve the service level in terms of the water supply networks and also to improve the sanitation situation in this area.
And as the city continues to grow, there is need for concerted efforts to ensure better urban planning. Trevor Ng'endo for Prime Edition, Nairobi.